My breath, I literally just gasped. Like, my breath was taken away. Wow. It's just really special getting to have this cave all to myself right now. Alright, I made it onto the Grandma Gateway Trail. Honestly, this is one of my favorite trails in the park just because it's lengthy and there aren't as many people. It's pretty challenging too, which is fun. But it is along this beautiful creek here this whole time. There's a few waterfalls. I actually hear some water dripping from way up there. I'm excited to see what this trail brings, and we'll be getting to Whispering Cave first. I can't get over how just tranquil and calm this trail is. It's really enjoyable. You know, not that many people are up to hiking this, but it's a really nice walk along the creek, and you get to see so many other little caves and waterfalls along the way. It's definitely worth doing, you know, if you're coming here to hike. If you're just sightseeing, then, you know, I can understand that, but to the intersection for the Whispering Cave. Trail to get to Whispering Cave is actually this Hemlock Bridge trail. It's a little confusing because that's the whole trail that goes back to the parking lot, but then there's an intersection to get to Whispering Cave, and that's Whispering Cave Trail. So this is the intersection to get onto the Whispering Cave Trail. Heading there now, and last time, even in the summer when I was here, there is a little waterfall that goes over the cave and you get to walk completely around it. So it's pretty cool, and I'm thinking the water is probably going to be even better than last time. Didn't know I would be getting rained on in this section because there's just water coming off of this cliffside. It's not raining out right now, but I have to walk this all the way down and I'm going to be getting wet the whole time. All right, just made it to Whispering Cave. It's right down there. I am even more excited because there is no one here. Last time I came in the summer, there were a few people in here and it was just echoey and loud. So it's going to be nice and quiet. And the water is about the same as when I was here in the summer, but it's still beautiful and I'm excited for you guys to see it. I've officially made it down into the cave. Kind of crazy that no one else is here. I've never heard it so quiet in one of these caves at Hocking Hills. Wow, this waterfall. It's just really special getting to have this cave all to myself right now. I'm going to explore around the rim a little bit. cute. Congratulations, you've reached the trail's end. So it is just a one-way trail to get here, but it's definitely worth checking out. It was probably about a mile to get up here, and you do have to hike up the gorge a little bit, but if you skip Ash Cave on the whole trail, I think this makes up for, not seeing Ash Cave. So Ash Cave is another cave that you can take the main trail that I was on all the way down to. It is like probably the deepest cave, and there's a good consistent waterfall. Ash Cave is a little more accessible. There's a wheelchair, paved ramp to get up to the cave, so there's a lot more accessibility and people there usually. All right, the sky is clearing up a little bit. It's honestly been a really comfortable day. It's been about 50 degrees. The trails are wet. I knew that was going to be the case, and I don't really mind, but just keep that in mind. It can be muddy. But I am almost back. I'm going across that bridge again to get to the trailhead for the rest of Grandma Gateway Trail to get to Cedar Falls. Section of the trail is pretty challenging, but it's got to be one of my favorites here. This cliff face is so big. My breath, I literally just gasped. My breath was taken away. I have never been here when this waterfall, oh my God, is flowing this well. Wow. This is wild. It has to be one of the highest waterfalls here. I think this is called Whispering Falls because it's not too far from the cave. There is a sign over here that I'm gonna go read, but wow, it's usually just a little trickle under, you can walk under it. I'm not walking out there today. So the marker said this waterfall is 90 feet and this is Whispering Falls. It is incredible. I was blown away by that because I've never seen it coming down that hard. It feels like I'm in a rainforest or something right now. It's crazy. So you do come across this other little waterfall. I don't think it has a name, but again, I have never seen it flowing this well or this loud. But I am getting very close to Cedar Falls now. I am so happy that I came and saw this with these waterfalls. I really love this one just because of the color of the cave in the back. Wow. And I'm so sorry, I keep saying wow all the time, and I'm wearing the same thing as last time. I feel like I'm very boring, but... finally made it off the Grandma Gateway Trail and getting onto Cedar Falls Trail just over the bridge here. There's probably going to be a lot of people there. It's a popular spot, so may not catch you there, but I will see you once I get on the trail back. Alright, so just made it up out of the gorge, just saw Cedar Falls. There were a ton of people, and actually the steps I was coming up, there were like 4 or 5 groups of people walking down. And to get to the top of those steps is the second parking lot here. It's not even the main lot. So definitely, you know, if you want to see Cedar Falls, maybe make it your first stop. But I didn't mind. It just, you know, wouldn't have been nice to stop and stay. There's more people up here with crutches going down those steps, I hope. So I made it onto the Rim Trail, which follows the gorge I just walked all the way down to Cedar Falls, all the way back up to Old Man's Cave. But the nice thing is that it's on top of the gorge, which most of it is flat. There is a nice lake that I'll be passing to, so that's probably the next stop. Get some footage there, but pretty just easy walk through pine tree forests up here. So right now I'm standing at the top of one of the waterfalls that I passed on the way to Cedar Falls. Just kind of cool. You can see where it's falling off the gorge, and I was walking under this cliff I'm on right now. So there is definitely a climb to get up to the lake. I don't really remember it being this bad. I've done this loop both ways, and I think it's easier obviously coming down this way. But it's just to get up to the lake, and you cross over this valley here to get on the other side, back where the car is. I'm so out of breath. So just made it to Rose Lake, which is about the halfway point on the Rim Trail here. It's a beautiful little lake. There is a trail that goes around the lake. It's about a mile long, but just skipping that for time's sake. I'm gonna get a few shots here, but I really love how the fog is kind of rolling over the water right now. It's giving it this like ominous vibe, but it's really pretty. On to the last half of the rim trail. I think it's about 1.5 miles hike back to the car. A few interesting stops along the way, but getting ready to wrap up here at Old Man's Cave. Alright, so I'm just about wrapping up my morning here at Old Man's Cave. There's one more thing to do before then, and then I'll catch you guys back at the car. As you could see, the parking lot has really filled up. I'm really happy I got here when I did. I was the second person in this morning and got first dibs on this parking spot, which is right by the entrance. But it was a incredibly beautiful, amazing, spectacular day. It was so nice. I really can't describe how beautiful it was. I hope the videos, were able to capture that. Stopped at all the places I wanted to. I got lucky with the people, I think, but by the time I was walking the trail back, I probably passed 20 different crowds. So definitely get here early. I honestly didn't expect this, but I guess with it being in between Christmas and New Year, a lot of people are off this week. So I guess it's not too unexpected, but I can't stress enough just getting here early. If you are planning a visit, I would definitely stop at Old Man's Cave first, since it is the busiest. It was so fun getting to, show what Hocking Hills is. I love this park. I've been here 4 times now, and I will be coming back again. It's very beautiful in the summer or the winter. Just know that it might be a little wet if you come in the winter or fall. But honestly, after a big rainfall is the best time to go, because these waterfalls today were phenomenal. That one, Whispering Falls, I can't stop thinking about that. That was crazy. I've never seen a waterfall just shooting off of a cliff with that much strength and power. Wow. So I am gonna eat a little lunch in the car here and then get ready to head to stop number 2. It is a short drive up the road. It is still part of Hocking Hills State Park. That is Conkle's Hollow, but I already know I have way too much footage from this hike this morning, so I will be making a part 2 video with my hikes for this afternoon. So definitely check back for that. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed.